Works better than ours. Yep. So let's do the double. I don't even know how this works. If you're just joining us, I'm just waiting a minute. I do not feel good, but we're here. It looks like I'm the only one up here. Everybody else hasn't even joined yet. If you're wondering what's going on, I'm about to talk about the Savage Room. I don't feel good, so we're going to do this as quick as possible. So, if you see me on TikTok, say what's up. If you see me on YouTube, say what's up. Right now, we're live on 2 platforms. At this moment, we're live on 2 platforms. So, if you're wondering what's going on, I haven't said anything yet because we're about to talk about the Savage Room. We're also about to talk about a couple more things. Some of y'all might just go on and drop out. I don't think so. I need a break. I really do need a break. But thank you, Know Your Worth. I need a break, though. If you're my whisperers and you're in here, stay in here for a couple more minutes. I see that some of y'all are just nicely dropping out. Here comes Chuck. There's Chuck. You can see him if you're on YouTube. If you're not, you can't see him, but he's in the room too. I do not feel good at all. I don't feel good. Hit the like button. If some of y'all want to slide over to my YouTube page to see what it looks like, slide over to the YouTube page. I'm not going to be up here very long because I'm hoping I don't throw up on live. You can't see Chuck because we got 2 things going on. We have 2 things going on. So there he goes. I do need a break soon, and I'm actually taking one. So if you're in this room, you're going to find out that the Baby Whisperer is going to take a break tomorrow. I am not going to be on any platform. I am not going to have anybody. Fanny didn't do nothing wrong. Who's Fanny? Who's Fanny? Okay. I can't. Can I be the mod? I don't even know. Who's Fannie Willis? I don't know who that is. I'm not going to be up here, but if you see something, know your word, then get rid of them. It won't let me add after I get up there. I got to do it beforehand. Are you kidding? Raiders, I don't know who you are. Who are you? And who's Fannie Willis? I think you got me confused with somebody. I don't know, Chuck. Maybe you need to say something, cause
I don't really care whatever they saying.
I'm about to block them.
This is how you got to do it, because you always gonna have some craziness. You know, might have a couple haters jumping around. You might have somebody just don't really know what's going on. They just up here saying stuff. It don't matter. It's engaging.
Do you watch the news? Wait, well, you said click your picture and press the 3 dots. Hold on. I'm gonna have to make her. Yeah. I know your worth. You should see it. Because I don't. What in the news are you talking about? Yeah, let's use this as a fluffer right now, because
Yeah.
Oh, great, she proclaimed her. Thank you.
What happened?
She kicked him out. Thank you. Anyway, so like I was saying, those of y'all saw my post earlier before I get into Savage Room. The baby whisperer is exhausted. I'm beyond exhausted. I think Chuck is just yeah. Thank you. Keep going, cause I don't know what the hell he's talking about. You know who a Fanny Jones is? Oh, if it's that girl this morning who was on my post, and y'all know when I post encouraging things, I talk about a lot of stuff. Basically, she answered a question that I didn't even have on my post. So I just answered like everybody else and said, if you're new here, then this is how we do it here. And then she said I came for her. So I don't know if that's the person. If it is, you will be okay. And if you don't know how New Yorkers act, then I'm sorry, but go ask somebody. Anyway, so let's talk about what's going on. The baby was exhausted. I say that all the time. So tomorrow, everything is going on private. Everything is going off. You will not be able to reach me. Will they be able to reach you?
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere.
They'll be able to reach. You'll be able to reach.
Nation 5 will still be up doing
I See Nation 5 will still be up if you need the Baby Whisper movement. So I would advise you to go and talk to Chuck, because the Baby Whisper is not going to be here. Period. I need a break. I do. Now let's talk about Savage Room. Can y'all do me a favor and hit the lights, hit the what are you supposed to do? I don't know what you do on YouTube. I sorry YouTube, TikTok.
Yeah, you just go up there if you like.
Hold on TikTok. I gotta address YouTube now. So YouTube, this is y'all first live with the Baby Whisper movement. I would be the Baby Whisper. He would be Chuck.
Yeah, that's right.
So we are talking about Savage Room. You two got the pleasure last time to see Savage Room. Actually, they got to see Queendomship. Queendomship was on YouTube for like 2 weeks, a week?
No, about a week.
A week.
Or something.
150 people from YouTube who didn't even know who I was and what the baby was. That's how bad it made you look, TikTok. 150 people on YouTube ate it up. Didn't even want to spit it back out. Then got angry at me when I put it on private. So, Savage Room. If you go way back in my timeline, you're going to hear me talking about the Queen training and how we are there to help us become better men and women, kings and queens, how we are there to join ourselves together to uplift ourselves. We also talked about the Savage Room is actually made to go straight to helping the families. So it don't even touch us. Well, it kind of touches us, but it goes straight to helping the families on the Patreon page. The Savage Room installment. My head is busting. Installment is number 2, because Queendomship is not a part of it is a part of Savage Room, but it's a different thing. So it is the installment 2 that's up now, Body Image. Mirror Mirror will premiere up at 5:00. It was a struggle to do it. It's a struggle to sit here right now, but I got it done. Mirror Mirror is about body image. What is body image? How you can use it to uplift yourself. How do you get rid of body image? How you can start self-loving yourself, and how you can start self-care. That's what's up right now for on the Patreon page for Savage Room. We also have Queen Savage coming, and if you live in Atlanta, y'all got to be getting ready for Queen Savage. Queen Savage, welcome to the Savagery. It's me live and in color for those of y'all. That is what that's going to be. Now, some people want me to get up here and actually talk about the Savage Room, but since I didn't like anything I did, Mr. Chuck is going to give you some pointers. So, I'm going to turn this way. There we go.
Oh, look.
There you go.
Hey, what's up, everybody? So, man, listen. All I know is listen. She crazy. She talking crazy. She talking crazy, y'all. I'm telling y'all that right now. She talking crazy. She wanted to throw away the whole mirror thing she did. I said, okay, well, let me just look at it. So, because I was working on something else, so I started looking at the mirror, and it made me have to stop. And I'll be around every day, all day. So, like, I'm where the hell times you get this from? Cause she just coming with it, y'all, coming with it. I had to stop. I had to stop and take some notes. I don't know if y'all can see.
You don't have to drive it that
I
way.
had to drive this way like that. I had to stop and take some notes so y'all can see. I know if I can't read my writing and stuff. But in the first 12 minutes, this is what I got. That's in the first 12 minutes. So, like I told her, if minute 12 and 1 second and forward was garbage, y'all got y'all's money's worth in that first 12 minutes. I guarantee you. I can tell you that. Y'all know how she do. She starts slow and she grow like a snowball. Y'all know what it is. So, um, there was a lot of stuff in there. She just got down to the bare boonies, like she say. Told you about body image and exactly what body image is. Told you exactly what your reflection of yourself is. Told you exactly what. Let me see. Oh my goodness. See, I don't want to be giving it all away, but listen, she told y'all how to change your self image. She showed you how to get back to your own self image and the difference between um, body image and reflection of yourself. Self reflection and body image, two different things. And one of them ain't good. Y'all got to pay attention so you can see. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff up there. I got a lot of points and liners of the first 12 minutes alone. And I had to just stop and take a breather, like, dang, she hitting me with too much. I gotta go back. Let me go back and start over and see some more of this and get some more of this stuff. So there's a lot in there. There's a lot going on. This is not like your regular usual like teaching. This is a real training that you can get real knowledge and information of that can make a real difference in your life. So y'all might want to start paying attention and running to get up on that, because at the end of the day, listen, life ain't free, right? And everything, listen, whether you go to a college, whether you go to a seminars, or whether you go to the internet, real learning gonna cost you something. All of it gonna cost you something. Even the stuff that you get for free, it still gotta cost you your time. You gotta sit there and pay attention. It costs you your attention. You got to take your time and your attention, stay there and pay attention to get the information, even when she's giving it to you free, or like as anyone. But there's some of these things, man. Listen, a workman is worthy of his hire. So, and I promise you, she went to work on this jam. Listen, everything on Patreon is worth what's on Patreon. Um, every single thing. So, and it's something up there for everybody, and we trying to put it all out there so people can help. And for the people who say, well, if you're supposed to be helping people, then why we got to pay? Let's see. If there was no money, who could do anything? Just a quick question. If there was no money, right, who could do anything? So therefore, it takes money to get certain things done. So we're gonna give y'all the same thing as anybody else. We're gonna give you plenty of value she's been giving you. We've been delivering it to y'all on a daily basis. And then there's more value even than that to be had, but you got to come out your pocket with something, because nothing in this world is for free. At the end of the day, you getting this for free for you, but it's costing her time, her energy, her mental stuff, all that stuff. You understand? It's costing something to somebody. So now it's your turn to pay or get on. And that's how I feel about it. To tell you the truth, all these people talking about they whisperers, I ain't heard you. I ain't heard you. See what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit here and make a big fuss about it. But the truth is the truth, and a lie is a lie, and we're gonna keep them separate. You understand? So, yeah, truth of the matter is, y'all need to start coming up and stepping up and standing up and supporting your own community like we trying to support your community. So if you're not trying to do that, you might want to just go ahead and back off and stop all the questions, stop all that. Just stop it all, because there ain't no sense in it. Because you ain't doing nothing but taking up time that she need for somebody else. You just crowding the earth, really. Go ahead, push yourself off and get it over with. Because at the end of the day, we don't need you around dragging like an anchor on somebody's shoe with question after question after question, and whys, and how do you do's and all this other stuff that she giving up to y'all. And then when it's time for you to pay for something, it's crickets. So drop off, don't drop off, listen, don't listen, beat it. Like Michael Jackson, I don't really care because at the end of the day, we can do better without the stress. You know that saying, I can do better by myself. I can do bad by myself. I can do better by myself. So we can do way better without the anchors because then we free to move even more so. So no, that's just kill the anchors on the shoe. And stop dragging around on her and holding her while she's trying to get something done that people can actually get help for. Because that's what we really, really need right there. Some people to be able to get help, people to be able to actually, right, learn something that they're going to use that they can better their family and their family life, their health, their mental health, their personal life, so that they can go out there and excel and achieve higher. So if that's what y'all about, that's what we about. Let's get it, people. Whisper, we will hear you. The rest of y'all,
You know you're supposed to fuss about that, right?
What? I mean, it is what it is, man. I'm tired of playing with these people. Like, they play too much with there's too much BS going on. It's too much fakery. Everybody holler real, but who really real? Who is really real?
Who doesn't need for?
No, I'm just saying, everybody who's real.
Because
we giving up the time, the effort, you putting your whole energy and all this into all this stuff, but who is really real? I think only those that's real is gonna be with you, and the rest of them need to kick rocks.
What's y'all wondering what's going on? He actually gets to see the way my health goes down. He's actually here to see how much I put into what I do. He's actually here to see it. A lot of y'all come in and y'all think that, you know, what we do is supposed to be, we just giving up our time and energy. It's a lot more than that when you are a fully family ran and we melanated. We not even what everybody would think would even have a business like ours. I have a lot of people that come to me for help. And when I say to somebody, okay, well, we need help to do this, I have very few of you who will actually get up and do something. And most of y'all who get up and do something are the ones that y'all really can't afford it either. But y'all gonna get up and y'all gonna do something because y'all really whispers. And those are the people why I'm still here. They're the ones. The ones that do back us up, the one that do repost, the ones when I say whisper, if you hear me, y'all jump on our thing and y'all say, you know, shh. I can say, even the duet, I did the duet on purpose. I did the duet on Instagram, and I don't even really go on Instagram. How many people reposted me? 72. I don't even go on Instagram, really. I did it on YouTube. How many people reposted me? Actually, they duetted with me. It was so hilarious in the comments. I've never knew you can do that on YouTube ever. I went to what else I do it on? Facebook. I had so many people sharing me. Matter of fact, yesterday, let's talk about something else. Yesterday, when one of the whisperers had showed me that guy who everybody said that it was just a joke. So I'm gonna tell you something. With us with badges, we can do a couple of more things than what y'all can do. And somebody says his whole account is just for reaction. The reaction that man gave while he was doing that, the reaction of his face. If y'all parents go back and watch his face, I just want y'all to watch his face. While he's sitting there with a smile on his face, like he's looking at a stripper going down a pole, just watch his face. Just watch his face. That's all I want you to do. That reaction there got me upset, but that's not only me. How come the criminal crime unit said, what in the world is going on here? But everybody said it was a joke. Did y'all notice that? I'm going to tell you how I want a joke. This morning I got up and the magicians of some of them up here got up and told me I should be very careful. So let's put this out here, right now. We are not afraid of anybody. We're not afraid of anybody. Not one person are we afraid of. I'm going to tell you this. Like you said that you can come with all your boys. I'm going to come with the boys in blue. But see, these boys in blue is different than the ones on your street corner. I do not have time for craziness, and I will not stop helping children. I've been coming up to this.
They might have to put people back together just to figure out who the hell they are.
If you come, that don't mean you're going to leave. But, you know, it is what it is.
All the threats, keep them. Save your breath, nigga.
So
just show up.
I just have this to say to everybody. If your business is helping children, you should be very careful on who your children is watching on this app. That's what I'm going to say to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Not realizing that 13, 14, and 15 and 16, well, 16-year-olds, I knew were going to come up here because that's like what Mark Zuckerberg, what's that man's name? Who the hell? Zuckerberg. That's the same thing that he did. But 13, 14, and 15 drives a whole nother playing field when it comes to coming on to social media. Most of the time, your children are not safe in the places where 13, 14, and 50-year-olds can get on. I've said this to a bunch of, so some parents heard me. Some parents is like, you're just overreacting. Some parents was like, baby, Whisper, explain it. On my Patreon page, I am going to explain it. But I meant what I said. I don't know if we're going to stay up here. I know IC Nation 5 is going to stay up here, and my second account is this account. I don't know if this account is going to stay, and this has the most people on it. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm not afraid of anybody. I still wear the badge. I know what happens when you go after certain people. I'm tired of the fakery and the bull crap. That's what I'm tired of. Everybody who knows the Baby Whisper knows, you get me just the way you get me all the time. I don't change. I don't. People meet me in person and they go, oh my God, you really don't change. No, I don't change. That's not me. What is me is that I'm always going to keep it real. I'm always going to help people. I've been doing it my whole life. But it's not at the cost of my health and my mental health. It's not at the cost of that. And I don't know if it was a good idea for me to join up with internet. I think it was a good idea for me to be on some playing fields, but I don't know about this one, which is why when we first came to TikTok, we really didn't do anything on it because I didn't trust it. I barely trust YouTube. And that's just what it is. A lot of y'all see me and y'all like, okay, this is what they doing. Okay. But yesterday shocked me. It did shock me. I had so many parents on my YouTube like, what? Can you put the whole video up there? And then TikTok blocked me for putting the whole video up there. I'm like, what just happened?
Typical of TikTok.
I'm just asking a question. I'm asking a question. The question that I'm asking is this. The question that I'm asking is, who's safe on these apps? That's the question I'm asking. Now, this morning, I had a bunch of people saying, oh, we got your back. Oh, we're going to join you for the Savage Room. And then when I got up here, so many people flooded in. And then so many people flooded out because I'm not giving Savage Room.
Because they looking for you to give away everything that you have. They suck the life out of you. And when it's all over and said and done, they toss your dry bones and go look for the next person they could suck the life out of. That's why.
Honestly, the life is being sucked out of me. And it's time for me to stop. Not stop what we doing. Y'all ain't that special. Not stop what we doing.
Just swat these mosquitoes and keep it pushing.
It's time for me to take a break. Just a small break. And there are some of y'all who know how hard I work. There are some of y'all who wish, the drama will come here. I don't know anybody who actually works in this business that shows you everything they do, unless it's certain situations. And if they do show you everything they do, their insurance got to be through the fucking roof.
I mean, these people, everybody up here, every watcher or participator in some type of way in social media know the rules.
Yeah.
These are not new rules. They know the rules. These are the rules everybody go by. And this is how people got to eat. This is how people got to do things. So everybody know what it is. So it don't really need what's understood. Don't need no explanation. Go to Patreon when you want the extra stuff that you really, really get down into, the meat of that you can have, that you can go back and look over and take notes to and actually better your stuff. That's where you got to get it from Patreon. It's going to cost you a little something. Not a lot, but it's going to cost you a little something. And if it's not worth it to you, keep pushing. Don't look for the free stuff either. Just look on somewhere else for the next person you can suck the life out of. Because anybody and everybody that's jumping off need to jump off and need to stay off. Because like I said, I'm not the type of person who try to swim with an anchor on my shoe. And we got places to go and things to do. And they not fitting to stop with you. Period. Ain't nobody scared to say this what we worth, this what we going for. It ain't what we worth. It's less than what we worth, but this what we going for. And if you don't feel like it's worth it, keep it pushing, like I said, because everything costs something. Her education costed her money, time, experience, sweat, tears. So did mine. And then to give you this, costing us something. It's been costing us something for a whole year. In fact, for 2 years, because we got stuff together for a year before we even really started giving it to y'all. So like I said, we have done what we are supposed to be doing. Do what you are supposed to be doing also then. If you say you with your hood, you say you with the community, you say you for people, you say you will help the poor, you say this and you say that. Yeah, listen, man. The last poet's got something for you N-words who say something all the time. I love them too. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm gonna play it for y'all. We're gonna turn off our TikTok when we do it, but I'm gonna play it for y'all. But then probably not, because it's gonna sound kind of racist. So
who is this?
TikTok probably be willing to hold that.
All right, no hold on. I know you see this too. Know your word. We'll cut them off. We not something up here. Hello.
What's up, bro?
Can I help you? Do you have a question? You want to play game? No, we're not gaming.
Nah, we ain't gaming, bro. Yep. Appreciate the respect. Yep. No, your work gotta cut it down.
Yeah. Right. Thank you, boo boo. I don't even know what else to say. I'm so tired. I can't think. I can't even eat. I don't feel good. So, the Savage Room. The Savage Room, someone asked me, why do we make the Savage Room? I make the Savage Room for training and for uplifting. That's a special place where you can go and be yourself inside the Savage Room. So inside the Savage Room, you will see some questions to answer, to talk to yourself. You would see some questions, affirmations. I didn't give the questions yet to the Savage Room because I've been a bit busy. Sleep. And I don't need to throw up on camera.
But every week it's gonna grow, and there's gonna be more stuff up there because we keep doing more stuff. So every week there's gonna be stuff up there. It's gonna grow exponentially, and so there's things up there for you can look through. Things for Papa Bear, Mama Bear, things for the kids. There's articles and stuff up there y'all can read. It's interesting to help you with some things. It's there's a couple of videos and stuff like that in there that you can. Each session got stuff in it. You understand? And so if it gets to be too much, like it can never really be too much, but when we get to where we feel like it's getting really extra full, then we might slow down with putting some stuff up there. But we're gonna really start kicking it up and putting more stuff up there. But there's things right now that you can see, like I said, you can go up there and you can check it out, you can enjoy, you can see some things. You can get to some of these meetings that we only did for the Patreon, and stuff like that.
What time is it?
So
in 30 minutes, you can swing over to the Patreon page. It's going to appear. Mirror. This is about body length, a body image. If you have anybody in your family or you yourself struggle with body image, I would advise you to go watch that course. The reason why I advise you to go watch it is not because I did it. It's because in the way that I explain body image is not the way any therapist, psychologist, or any nutritionist explains it. Although I know that we need nutritionists, when some of y'all do body image, I explain it from a whole different way that other people can understand what I'm saying. And the reason why I did that is because we keep forgetting about the spirituality of our life itself, not talking about church. So if y'all don't know who the hell I am, you probably don't, because some of y'all keep coming to me and saying, only thing you do is talk about church. I have never talked about church. I talked about us being Christians. What does that have to do with the building? Good question, huh? So if you're in here and you have, especially y'all who got teenagers, I would advise y'all to go watch Body Image with your teenagers, including the boys, because I know I not only hit the girls, I hit the boys, because I've seen in high schools and middle schools I've never in my life sat there and listened to guys get more critical than girls. And I am a girl. And I've been teaching for what, 17 years? This makes 16? I don't know. 17, 16 years. One of them.
This make 18.
Oh, 18 years. Sorry. See, he knows. I don't even know. That's how it's just I've been in the building that much. 18 years, I've never seen boys do like they did. And I mean, when they went hard on themselves, they went hard on themselves. So in the day and age that we have right now, and we have all of these images, we have sexualizing everything. Everything is about a sex now. I don't understand what's going on. If you're going to see premiere the introduction, and then you're going to see body image that's going, that mirror that's going straight there. Why did I call it mirror? Well, if you want to know why I called it mirror, you would carry your ass over there and figure it out.
I'm on finna tell them. If they want to know, they need to start. Listen, respect the game, man. Respect is respect. So
if y'all just join in, I don't feel good.
Real,
I don't have
real, and the rest of that.
I don't have any pep, and honestly, I feel like I need to throw up. So we're going to cut this off very short. Know your worth. Thank you so much, Boo Boo, for moderating. So we had a lot less crap come in. I do not feel good. The Baby Whisperer does not feel good. I don't feel good at all. So if you're in here and you would like to donate to us, then y'all know to go to our cash tag, which is Whisper If You Hear Me 4. It's not the way you say whisper, it's the way I spell whisper. So go into my page and you will see it. Go Patreon, the Baby Whisper movement is the Patreon. You will see our foundation. You will see me as a baby petting an elephant. That's the best way I can
And if
explain.
you know how to spell whisper, then I'm gonna tell you just spell it with a PH.
Right.
You know, where that right, instead of PERPHER. Just put that H on the end of the P. That's all. It's easy. So there's nothing confusing about it.
No, I'm not showing skin. I know somebody gonna go say something. I literally am going to throw up. So Chuck is going to end this because Baby Horse was going to throw up for real. So Chuck is gonna end this. You know where to go.
So look, y'all. I'm gonna just make it simple. Let me just keep it real short. See how y'all do me? Baby, where should I go? And the whole YouTube just want to jump off on. Oh, there she go. YouTube, you back with me? Y'all back with me? All right, here we go. So yeah, again, a lot goes into this stuff, man. This ain't us just saying, "Hey, help somebody," and we cover. Y'all give money. I seen a dude on the internet. He been giving scamming people out of thousands and thousands of dollars, and the lady like, "Hey, we just gave you $1,000," and this, he got people up there snitching on him that he got a whole crib, and y'all think he homeless, and y'all giving him stuff. Man, you got to check these people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all give money to a lot of people and help the wrong people. But I'm gonna tell you, listen, for those of you who believe in God, then you ought to know, you know what I'm saying, what you do for the poor. He says you're doing it to me. And then he says, I will repay. So, giving to the poor is lending to God. And God has promised to pay. He ain't nobody deadbeat. So y'all need to know. Do it the right way. You should only be giving to places and people that's actually helping the poor. You know what I'm saying? Not people that's paying on their house note and getting themselves a fancy car and putting them and their kids in every fancy kind of clothes and name brand that you can think of because they worship, you know what I'm saying, all these different names and items. You understand? And you trying to worship God and give, and all you really doing is getting swindled and, hoodwinked and bamboozled out of your money. Because that seed is dead. It's not even going to grow to help you to give you the return that you're thinking that you're promised and that you're supposed to be getting because you're not sowing into good ground. And I could teach y'all a little something about seed, time, and harvest because as long as the earth remains, there'll always be that. There will always be seed, time, and harvest. And as long as the earth remains, there will always be these three things, y'all. Pay attention. Seed, time, and harvest. You understand? Because everything you do is a seed, and you sow that seed over time, it's going to produce a harvest because that's what the universe was programmed to do. Right? The universe is programmed to do that. Right? It's a universal law. It doesn't change. It doesn't go anywhere. It's immutable. I understand. So and so when you start to think about where you're going to sow a seed or plant a seed and how you're going to try to help somebody or do something that can help you got to help somebody else to help yourself. You know what I'm saying? This is a universal law. Even people who, even atheists who ain't to tell you there ain't no God, right? But they will tell you that you got to help somebody else in order for to make your own world go round. You understand? So you got to push somebody else's world around for yours to turn. That's just how it is. That's how it's set up. That's the universe and its divine programming. So, um, learn the program because you can't listen. If you can't play a game and you don't know the rules, man, how you gonna win? It is all dumb luck, and that hardly ever happens. So if you really want to have consistent wins, you know what I'm saying, to cover over your losses, you want to have consistent wins, then you got to learn the rules to the game. You got to learn the rules to the game. You got to play by those rules, and that's how you win. You understand? Because the rules tell you how to win. If you do this, then this. If you do that, then that. It's simple. If you give to the poor, God got to repay you. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. Sow a seed, it come back 30, 60, 100 fold, or either it die. If you sow a seed in dead ground, it ain't going nowhere. You understand? So that's just simple. And people forget that when they say that 30, 60, and 100 fold, they forget the zero. They forget the zero. They forget that seed that fell on hard ground, on rocky ground, on the wayside. They forget them seeds. So, you all right? Yeah, so y'all listen, I'm gonna have to close this up because I'm gonna have to go help her right now. I'm gonna have to close. Matter of fact, if y'all want to still be here, how many people up here? This is how we're gonna see what's going on. It's 513 of y'all right here, right there. And I can't see how many in YouTube. But if y'all promise y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something good if y'all hold on for 2 minutes. You need to go lay down? Yeah, okay. Yeah, y'all. Sometimes, thanks for waiting. Sometimes baby Whisperer gets sick, and it's these things that's going on. The procedure, she still keep going. But like right now, I think she should just cut it off and lay down. But we're gonna give y'all what we give y'all. This is what she do, and I don't know. For those of you who think if you can say this ain't worth the help, this ain't worth y'all, buying into some things to invest in yourself with. If you say this ain't worth it, if you say she not doing enough, I say you a damn liar. I say you lazy, shiftless, sidewinding snake you. That's what I say to people who say that. Okay? Because at the end of the day, she be giving it all she got. And she got a lot. So yeah, y'all should pay attention to that. You understand? And y'all should be able to respect that thing. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I asked them to wait for 2 minutes, right? Oh, they waited. Most of them did anyway. So yeah, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all at least doing that much and sticking around and checking it out, right? Listen, this is what's going on. We are working. Okay, we are working. And when workman is worthy of his hire, but we're not asking y'all to hire us. We're asking you to hire out for the poor. We're asking you to hire out for the widow. We're asking you to hire out for the fatherless. We're asking you to hire out for the homeless. We're asking you to hire out for those at-risk children who really need somebody to intervene for them and to do something that can help them. That's what we're asking y'all to do right now. We're not even asking y'all to just give a little bit of respect. Okay, we are saying respect. Respect is the value, by the way. So we're asking y'all to value all that the Baby Whisperer and the Baby Whisperer movement be given. Okay, Baby Whisperer just showed y'all she giving y'all everything. You understand? So I know y'all probably heard her in the background.
I apologize.
Early and stuff. So. But this ain't the first time she's had to go through sickness. This ain't the first time she done sat up here and gave y'all a whole teaching and training with her nose bleeding the entire hour and a half, 4 hour and 45, 55 minutes. Okay, let's just get with it. Okay, like let's just act like it ain't happening and go on because that's what we are as fakins, right? Or are we real people who gonna stand up and say, "Hey, enough is enough. We should be doing something to help." You gonna answer that?
Just
Okay. Let's see. Let's see, y'all.
Hello?
What's up, bro? Do what?
No one's gaming.
Oh no. Wrong, Yaku. I
don't even got time to answer you in Farsi. Why it ain't working?
I don't know, but can you cut him off now,
Cut
Charlotte?
him off. It's not letting neither one of us do it.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, what happened to our moderator?
Where you at? No, your word. I wouldn't let me cut him off at all.
So yeah. Anyway.
All right. So as y'all see me hurl and everything else, when we're doing a lot, way too much, what happens is that my body starts, which is not healed anyway, starts going back down. But y'all don't understand exactly what we do every day. And every day I'm up here and I am doing a lot. Without even being up here, we're doing a lot. So I seen somebody sent to my DM, like, where you at in the live? I was throwing up because I told y'all I need a break. As far as the Patreon page, I believe it's just time for me to stop even saying it. Because I don't think half of y'all even take seriously when some people are up here and trying to push stuff along and do stuff. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to answer 3 questions. I don't even know how long we've been up here. How long have we been up here?
For 40 minutes. A little over 40 minutes.
Okay. So 5 o'clock is when we should stop. Because 5 o'clock means that it's time for Savage Room to come on. So this is what we're going to do. So I got a question this morning by mom who wanted to know how she can explain to her daughter not to wear tight clothes and revealing clothes. My question to the mom was, what kind of clothes do you wear? Now, some of y'all mamas gonna look at me. We ain't even got there yet. I asked that question first for a reason. So let's break this down. Children watch their parents, what they wear, what they do, how they dress, how they talk. You think your kids not paying attention? They are. Her mom said that, I'm 48. I want to show everybody I still got a body. That's great. But you understand that your 13-year-old daughter is only seeing what you're doing. And in this day and age, to show your body means you're beautiful, which that's not what it means, but that's what everybody gonna tell you. So then I asked her, who buys the clothes? Well, I do, or she'll go steal them. I'm gonna let somebody with a daddy answer this question. So if you saw one of the girls walk out the door with a short skirt on, or how about some pants that got so many rips in it that you can see their underwear, and you know you did not buy it.
Listen, first of all, my babies, they grew up with much older cousins, boy cousins. They got a lot of boy cousins. So I instructed each and every one of them that if you ever see them out there looking like that, you have my permission to drag them by their hair and drag their ass back to the house and make them either gonna change their clothes or call me on the way. I'll meet you there, because we don't play all that. All that. Listen, if you're not for being a hoe, then don't listen. If I'm what the man, Dave Chappelle say, listen, if you dressed in a officer's uniform and you got the badge and the baton and all that, and you know what I'm saying, somebody trying to mug me and I run up and say, hey, help me, officer. I'm pretty much thinking you're an officer because you got the officer's uniform on. So I'm gonna be running to you for help. So if you don't want people running to you for whoredoms and whorisms, then you shouldn't have a whore's uniform on.
I also have something to say. For those of y'all parents who think it's cute to tell your daughter that her body is a weapon, I want all of y'all parents, just tickle me pink and go watch Body Image. Just tickle me pink. That's all I have to say. I don't listen. The toxicity that our kids see nowadays, they used to complain about us seeing the toxicity. I just have a question. I just got a small question.
First 12
they
minutes,
used to say, y'all remember how we used to be in school?
First 12 minutes.
And then they used to say, put your fingertips down. What you putting your fingertips down to in these days when it's got holes and everything? That's all I have to say. And if y'all gonna say, no, you just old school saying this. As a person that wears a badge, I understand when somebody gets assaulted, I'm gonna tell you something that they asked, I'm gonna tell a victim. So here go your 5 cents of freeness. Mm-hmm. When we first ask the victim what happened, we're gonna ask the victim, well, what did you do? What the hell does that have to do with what happened? Now, I ain't done yet. See, when I was 18 and I first joined them, and I said, what do I have to ask this victim? What did you do to make him react that way? See, y'all think my mouth bad now. I actually learned how to control my mouth now because my mouth used to be terrible. What did you do to make him determine that you would want that? You could be walking down the street and somebody who is psychotic can think that you just did something that you just want their attention. And you can be just walking down the street minding your own business. So what do you mean, what did I do? Or they'll ask you, did you ever say no? I be thinking to myself, did you scream no? Did you kick no? Did you holler no? I don't care if no came out your mouth. But here's the problem. Why are you victimizing the victim before you even get to the perpetrator? Because that's not questions they asked the perpetrator. And this one police officer, me and him went back and forth. We went back and forth. I'm going to tell you why we went back and forth. Because every question that he hit me with, I could hit him back with the same question because he didn't realize that I was Homeland and he was PD. There's a big difference. Then I asked him, is this what you do to your female victims? He goes, no, I mostly do this to my male victims. What? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? And for those of y'all who keep telling me that guys can't be a fucking victim, please stop that.
Please do. Please stop that.
Please stop that.
Please stop. Listen.
A guy can get a sexual assault. Excuse me, I ain't supposed to say that.
A guy can get SA'd.
There you go. That. A guy can get it
by
too.
A female.
And for those of y'all females
by a female
who running around here and you dropping stuff in people's drinks. You giving people stuff in their food. You guys should be just as guilty as the guy who do it to the girl. There shouldn't be a difference, and that's what's going on in these days. Our children are dealing with this now, and now I don't even know if y'all know. Now in schools, there are most high schools dealing with SA from other high school students a lot. We were talking about the teachers. See, break the silence. I'm gonna start talking about the students that's doing it. But I'm not gonna do that on any platform but Patreon because everybody's gonna get their tizzies in the tumble. When I'm trying to explain to y'all parents what's going on. That's what I do. That's me. That's the baby whisperer. Somebody say, why you call the baby whisperer? Because I can deal with your family members from baby to death. Birth to death. That's what we work for. That's what I work for. Victimology, literally birth to death. And honestly, I'd rather deal with the kids than some of y'all adults.
And also, let me just add to that. Let me tell y'all something. For real, if you got a little one that ain't really talking yet or just forming words or they just started talking and it's so hard for you to understand what they're saying, listen, translator.
What?
Translator on it. This is my translator. This is my translator for my G-baby until she could talk better because I couldn't really make out what she was saying a lot of times. And we had a hard time having a conversation, and so that, that's one of the things. I said, hold on, I know my best friend, the baby, was so let me go there. What's she saying then? What's she saying? And she can always tell me what she was saying. So, it's more to it than just having the book knowledge or the training hours or the little letters behind your name and the moniker or whatever. You understand? It's more to it than that. But it's something that some of us are just born with a gift. And if you take your gifts and you actually add skill to those gifts and you hone the gift and the skill, then you come out with something amazing.
I think my moderator gone. Are you still in here and know your worth? Say something to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to you about that later. I was gonna anyway.
But
yeah.
So everybody, second question somebody gave me. Would you get rid of that? I'm not up here to game, so go away. Second question that somebody gave me was for their sons. Did I realize that plastic surgery is going over to men? Hasn't it been with men?
So yeah, mostly reconstructive or when they actually had a real problem.
Now I just got a question, and this is a genuine question, so that y'all don't get
Some
mad
of
at
them
me.
Hollywood type.
I don't understand why they said now they serving those, they sending those big cuff to make it look like y'all got a big jump, but don't y'all still got to take your pants off? How is that gonna
That's
help
crazy.
you? That's like girls.
The big reveal might not be such a big reveal.
That's like the girls who wear like the little stuffed bras. Like eventually you got to take your bra off. So listen,
somebody gotta see them.
Listen,
flat
if you can't love what you got and then enhance it by your mind, and then you might go do something that you know that you want to go put yourself back together. That's a difference. That's a big difference. I don't think some of y'all understand the loving yourself and the self-esteem. Before we get to self-esteem, let's get to self-care and self-worth. Because if you don't have self-worth, your self-esteem ain't gonna mean not a damn bean. It sure ain't. Because your self-worth lets you know how much you can take, and it lets you know how much you don't need to take. Some of us don't have self-worth anymore. Period. We got self-esteem because it's false self-esteem, but we don't have self-worth.
And it ain't even self-esteem. It's somebody else's esteem. It's only because other people have been praising you or telling you what you are.
I like to call it
how great you are that people have that so-called self-esteem. But it's called esteem of yourself.
Yes.
So, I mean,
oh my God, he listened to me.
You need to might actually catch some of that and turn it into something real because other people's esteem comes and goes.
That's why
like
y'all
the
get
friggin' wind.
That's why you get depressed. That's why you see. That's why you thinking, "Why I feel so bad today?" You working off somebody else's self-esteem, and we like to call that, we call inflation of esteem. Is what we call it because it's not real at all. Period. Now there are some people who have self-care, but you have false self-care.
TikTok, we have some.
What?
Go ahead. I'm on it.
It's a lot of people who have less self-esteem and they have less self-care because somebody got to tell you to take care of yourself. For the information of somebody who don't want to pay a therapist, can I let you know that self-care has nothing to do with you going out and getting a massage or makeup or makeover, or that's not self-care. Self-care is for you to say, "Hey you, what the hell is going on today? Hey you, did you see what you did the other day? Hey you, why you feel like this?" If you not saying "hey you" to yourself, or you not calling out your name, you have no idea what self-care is. Self-affirmation and self-care go together.
Yeah, they do.
They go together. I tell you why they go together. Because a massage lasts, I don't know. I ain't had a massage.
An hour tops.
I ain't had a massage since 2003. That's a damn shame. Anyway, a massage lasts an hour tops. Self-love and self-care and self-affirmation lasts forever.
Lifetime, ain't it?
Words. I keep telling y'all about the power of words. I say that so many times, the power of words. Some parents can repeat it back to me and still don't know what the hell I'm saying. The power of words mean everything. Now, body image, self-care, self-reliance, self-determination, self-love, self-affirmation, and body image don't go together. But they do go together. In order for you to have a positive body image of yourself, you must have self-love, self-care, self-affirmation. All I'm saying is self. And y'all gonna think it means selfish. And selfish ain't got not a damn thing to do with it.
But to me, although selfishness, you listen, you need a little bit of some of that too in there too sometimes, because sometimes you got to do what other people will call selfish in order.
Oh no, that's called self-accountability.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a positive word for every negative word.
Yeah, but people gonna see it as selfish because they don't got the understanding or the comprehension. They don't have the comprehension of what's being done to them.
That And then some people are your self suckers. When I say self suckers, I don't mean the people y'all get over them. I mean they are draining the life out of you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. I mean they everything that you give, they are like a coattail of a wind hanging on, straggling on, saying I'm gonna get the rest of this. Every time you get depressed, that one friend sometimes you call might be the wrong one. I'm just saying. Some of y'all don't want self accountability, so some of y'all and me don't mix. But I'm telling you right now, I'm one of them queens that say I got my own kingdom. I don't need yours. Would you like how to know how to upgrade yours? Then come on, let's play a game. Let's play a game. See, a person who knows their self worth don't need somebody else's crown or courtyard. I'm gonna tell you why. Why the hell would you want to take on some more shit than what your own life go through?
Listen, there is this thing called problem, promise, problem, and provision, right? So when there's a promise on your life, you can make a promise to yourself in your life. It don't matter. You just determined that you was going to do something. Right immediately afterwards, going to come a problem. The universe going to test you because that's the programming that the universe been programmed with, is to test you. Okay. And then after you make it past that test, then comes provision. You understand? Then you see your things coming into fruition. Everything is going to be a promise, problem, provision. Problem, promise, provision. Just like seed time and harvest. Problem, promise, and promise, problem, provision. Promise, problem, provision. Just like seed time, harvest. Understand? So it's going to be there, and you got to look at it in a certain way that you can see what's coming that can help you outlast the problem part, so that you can come to the provision. So y'all. I mean, man, listen, it's a little bit of science to this that put you ahead of the game a lot of times. And if you just want to get ahead of the game just a little bit, go into the Savage Room and get some of this good stuff that we be putting up for y'all. It's a lot of stuff. Y'all think what she doing out here is nothing. It's concise. It's concise. It's information that's put together in a way that's supposed to train you. When y'all up here and you getting this little bit of teaching and stuff like that, and sometimes a little training she might throw up here like this. But if you want to get that real in-depth training and you really want to see how to make this thing work in your life in an easier way you can have it done, and even have the notes put up for you afterwards or whatever like that, then you need to go to the Patreon page, man. Y'all need to jump on that Patreon, and y'all need to come into the Baby Whisperer movement, because even if you only just can be a member in the Patreon page, that's still helping us to do what we need to do for these families and for the people and for you all. So you know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's a lot coming up, and there's a lot. The longer that you're in the Patreon as a member, the more you're gonna see more bonuses and more things coming up that you can have and get to, that you ain't got to go extra for. You're gonna be able to see when there's other things jumping that you're gonna definitely want to buy tickets to. You're gonna see how much lower your tickets are than everyone else's. When you go, see what I'm saying? We can provide you guys with value. And that's the reason why we're doing this, to provide you with value, so that we can provide someone who has nothing with value as well.
If you live in Atlanta, can you let me know? I'm gonna do an Atlanta shout out to see how many people, not just Atlanta. If you live in Georgia and you're on my page, I want to do a shout out to see how many of y'all who are on my page. Queen Savage goes on sale today. It's live and up on the Patreon page. All you have to do is go in, get your ticket, how many you need, and you be safe with Queen Savage. But understand, when I open it up to the public, which is coming March 1st, when we open it up to the public, the tickets are gonna go. There's only 300. There's not even 300. There's only 250 tickets for Queen Savage. And some of y'all was saying, "What is Queen Savage?" I have explained it like 5 times. I don't think I'm gonna do it again. If you go through my videos, you'll see something that say Queen Savage somewhere around.
Take a look at the Patreon page. You'll see something up there too. So
speaking of which, Imaginators is up for the teenagers. I did the address to the teenagers, and a lot of people got misconstrued with what I was saying. And this is what I'm talking about with words. My words was directly to the teenagers for a reason. It was to uplift the teenagers, because right now they're dealing with so much BS. And I'm gonna say it just like that. And before y'all say whose side I'm on, the kids.
I could have told you that. I'll even
I won't even go the kids. You want to know why I'm on the kids?
Baby.
You want to know why I'm on the kids' side? Because half of y'all parents don't. Damn it, listen. Y'all don't. And I can say I'm guilty because I could be one of them parents that don't listen. I'm guilty. But I do know this. When I hear something and keywords and my kids saying, my ears perk up. I be like, say that again. Stop using y'all kids as a prop.
Stop using them as a tool.
Stop using y'all kids as a tool. Some of y'all kids is so angry with y'all, y'all don't even goddamn it know. That is a shame. Some of these kids out here fighting for their life. And they won't even tell y'all parents.
Can't even come home and tell mama. Can't even come home and tell daddy.
They won't come tell y'all.
Can't even hop on the phone and holler at daddy about it.
I had one kid tell me he would rather go live with his daddy. His mama told him he can't see his daddy. She don't even know he talked to the man.
Right.
I had another kid tell me, if it wasn't for you, baby Whisper, I was thinking about, doing something drastic. When I hear drastic in kids today, that's when everything in my life just pop up and be like, what the hell you mean? Everything in me just pop up. Is there somebody writing them there? Because I can't see.
I was trying to see. I was trying to see. I'm gonna have to put on these. Listen, y'all, I ain't ashamed of the glasses or nothing like that. They not comfortable on my face, and they not for me to wear all day. They just for when I'm trying to see words, right? And when I need to read. Jocelyn, somebody just it went by so fast. I thought I finally got these little things on. But yeah, we doing all right. Everything's straight.
If you're a part of this room and you're ready to see Savage Room, then slide over to the Savage Room, sign your stuff in, and get ready for a ride. If you just flying past here just to see what we talking about or what we doing, some of y'all upset because I let Chuck take over. Chuck always takes over. Most time you see me.
I just wanted to address one thing too, because you know what, y'all, for real, on another note, it's been a couple times I got up here and said something, and then she had other creators ask her, why is he talking? Because it's my business to talk. Because God gave me this mouth and you can't do nothing with it, not a daggone thing. That's why I'm talking. And anybody who has a problem with me talking, speak directly to me, because I speak direct. I answer back also. You understand? So money talk, bullshit walk. So keep it kicking, bro.
See, I'm actually a nice one. Well, not really.
I'm not going to play with these people. I don't have time. You up here to see somebody authentic. You're up here to see somebody real. And this is the authentic me. The authentic me, when bullshit is up, it's up, man. When I'm tired of it, I'm tired. It's done. That's it. Let's go. You understand? So if anybody got these problems, little snake stuff these people been doing, I've been seeing it all, bro. I've been watching it all. I told y'all this when I first started getting up here talking off my page. I be in the background all the time. I watch everything that go on all the time. It's my business. I'm supposed to be paying attention. So if you think I'm not, no, I am. And everything has an answer. Don't forget that. So, like I said, when you a whisperer, be a whisperer. If you with us, be with us. If you ain't, man, kick rocks. We don't need you. And I've been saying this to any and everybody since day one. I've been talking since I was 8 months old. And I've been having this same attitude about things. Real is real. Fake is fake. Keep it pushing. That's just how I am. So anybody who's mad that I'm talking, get big mad, because I'm going to be talking a lot more on this channel and mine, on all these channels, all these pages, and live and direct and in person. I'm going to be talking a lot more. Y'all going to be hearing my voice and seeing my face, and these black-ass lips going to be moving.
What? All right.
How dare you, nothing of a person, come ask me what I'm supposed to be. Why am I doing something in my own business? And you are nothing of a person.
Y'all want to know why we so mad? This is what we... Welcome to what we deal with. Welcome to what we deal with. And we quite tired of dealing with it.
Listen, my name used to be Chuck Don't Give a...
Don't you style that.
Anyway, somebody better pay attention.
All right, it's 5 o'clock. It's 4:59.
You got like 30 seconds.
It's 4:59. Everybody, what I need you to do is go to the Patreon page. If you can hear the sound of my voice, then I need you to go to my Patreon page. Oh, that's how I can tell what it is, because it's an hour and 4 minutes there, and I started at the same time. Please go to my Patreon page. Go to my Patreon page. Tap on the Savage Room. and into the savagery. That's what we need you to do. Not as many people as I thought, but today's Saturday. That's what I'm saying. I'm not up here.
Yeah, it's fine though.
I'm
We
not up
appreciate
here.
each and every person who came in.
Right.
The 90-something% of y'all stayed in who came in. I appreciate y'all
You
not
are
jumping
so
off when Chuck
angry. Hold
started
on.
talking.
Hold on. We're not so angry. If you understand, Miss Margarita, if you understand what's going on, a lot of people have been coming at us. He's not angry at all. It's not from anger. But if you actually look at one of my teachings, you can see, don't you, Steph? You can see why he's upset. A lot of people don't understand when two people get together.
I can see why it seemed that way though.
He's passionate. He's not angry.
Yeah, when I speak, I do speak with passion. If you notice, I don't really talk that much. Even when I'm supposed to be up here talking, I don't really say that much. I give y'all a little something. I let her go ahead and kick her thing, right? Because when I speak with passion. A lot of people do think I'm angry. It's not that I'm angry. I'm just passionate about what I'm saying. Otherwise, what the hell is the reason for me to be speaking? I mean, what the hell sometimes I got to do with it all? You understand? So
I think
let's give it
also
what we got. When you give me something, give something you passionate about. Do something you passionate about, so your passion can come through and people can actually get as much out of it as they can get out of it.
yeah, he
That's what
also
we up here
sees
for.
me getting sick. He also gets to see me when I have to deal with everything else. And I think he's not angry at one person per se. There's a lot of people who get up here and they got a lot of hate they throw. Yet when everybody get together, they gonna throw love at you because they want to pretend like that's the side they on.
Exactly. People get up here and say all kind of niceness and kindness, but all that is fakery, and I don't really deal with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That ain't my, you know what I'm saying? None of that shit ain't in my DNA, man. So, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, we don't really have time for all that fake, Falkers. All the Falkers can stay at home, you know what I mean? So,
but I do thank you for being up here because you've been up here a while.
Yeah, again, like I said, thanks for being up here. Thanks for joining in. Everybody who sat in, because a lot of y'all said it was only almost 600 people in here at one given, like all together at one time, and like 570 something or 60 something of y'all stayed for the whole jump. So that was great. It was awesome. We appreciate y'all doing that, showing that much support. Like I said, if you believe in what we got going on, what we're doing, if you believe in helping people, then give us a chance, man. Join up with us to help people, because at the end of the day, that's my ministry. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. And we can't get it done with nothing. I mean, even that time, Jesus had to have some money. Why do you think he had a treasurer? You know what I'm saying? So, yes, he had a treasurer. The backstabber was the treasurer. Right. Wouldn't you know? Of course, the backstabber going to be the one who want to run the money.
All right, everybody, join me on Patreon. The baby is going to lay down now because I really don't feel good. I'm going to address y'all. You are welcome. It's my first time. No, you listen. We love when listen. He from Delaware. I'm from New York. Y'all might think that we fussing and we not. Like I said, as him being my best friend, and he get to see everything I do. This has really declined on my health. That wasn't good when we started anyway. I was supposed to be taking it easy, and every time I go to take it easy, it's a situation we got to deal with. If we can help people, we help people. But we get a lot of slack for us being a Black-owned business. So let's tell it the truth. We get a lot of slack because in places where they say there are no help, they won't take help, we go in and help people. And they are angry. There are many people angry about that. But before y'all jump on the fact that it's just white people, it's not.
It's mostly those who look like us.
It's mostly people that look like us.
It's mostly people who look like us that's giving us the most hate, that's coming in with the most problems, that's doing the most BS, that's doing all the reporting for absolutely no reason. You up here telling people some good stuff, and then you jump up here and report her, and then go up here and try to say the same thing she said. Come on, man. What do y'all think this really is? That ain't even life, man. Stop
so
that.
I'm not, he's not angry. I'm not angry. Like I said, I don't feel good. I don't. And my blood pressure has been out of this world. And
oh wait, I'm sorry, but I can tell y'all this: don't expect to see the baby whisper tomorrow. You might see Chuck. Don't expect to see the baby whisper tomorrow. Y'all not gonna see her. I can promise you that you're not gonna see her because I'm not gonna allow her to get up here. No. I'm gonna be blocking the whole way all day because this just pissed me off. I will tell you that as far as how I don't feel good about watching you go through that and knowing that it's people out here doing all they can. You got people to stay up all night pacing the floor trying to figure out how to stop you. Your words can't do it. And your little menial actions.
Yeah, because I turned our accounts on private. I turned our accounts on private, and we had 9 people report us while I'm on private. Now, if y'all know anything about TikTok, it had to be from my friends. So before, when they stopped me from posting, yeah, he is. He old man. He sure is. He drive me crazy, but yeah, he a real man. What they stopped me before from posting when I did break the silence. I did break the silence, which is about parents being able to recognize predators. How y'all supposed to get y'all kids to heal, and you wouldn't imagine how many. There was what 27? No, 17. That was the last time was 17. Yeah. The last time I did the wrong side of tracks, helping y'all know about human trafficking, there were 17 people that reported me. When I did break the silence, there was 27 people who said a black girl shouldn't know as much as I do. So I'm gonna let y'all marinate with that one. Not saying that I've been 15 years homeland,
and
18
I'm gonna
years
give y'all
teaching.
a quick proverb, right? Just a quick proverb for y'all. For all those people who be having all that slick stuff to say, I'm gonna give y'all a quick proverb from out the Bible, right? In Proverbs, right, in the book of wisdom, it says that the poor man's wisdom could deliver the city, yet no one would hear him because of his poverty. Right? And when I first read and came across that, it put me in the mind of a story also told in the Bible from when they was under siege. And, the poor prophet, God turned him to a prophet. And he prophesied for the first time. He coming up with a first time prophecy. Nobody didn't even want to hear him or believe this poor dude who it was a nobody to them. You understand? So, listen, there's a poor man right beside you. There's somebody who you look at as less than, who has the answer to your big problem. That them people who you look up to can't answer for you or won't answer for you or are unable to do anything about. It's a person. It's a poor man. It's a person who you look at like they the least. The last person, look to that person. Get you some time by yourself with that person. I bet you they got the answer. I bet you they got the answer.
By the way, for those of y'all who go into my DMs, I will answer you, but it won't be small. I welcome you to the Baby Whisper movement. We are very passionate about what we do. We are very crazy. Sometimes you gonna laugh. Sometimes you just gonna be looking, shaking your head. But I guarantee you will learn something every time. Every time you look at the Baby Whisper movement, you will learn something. For those of y'all parents who just shooting in and shooting out, I do got To Catch a Predator. I do have that. I haven't did the video yet because when I do stuff like that, it drains the hell out of me.
And then there's a lot of backlash because you got all these predators and their protectors, and their co-conspirators, as far as I'm concerned, helping them as well. And so,
do y'all have a question since y'all in here? Anybody got a question for me? Because I'm about to come out of here. Savage Room, if you're looking for Savage Room, you need to go over to my Patreon page because that's what Savage Room is. Do you have a question for me, Miss Marietta? I can answer your questions since we're in here now before I leave. Do you have any questions about the Baby Whisper movement? Does anybody else that's in here have a question about the Baby Whisper movement? Because the Baby Whisper get ready to slide on out and lay the hell down because Savage Room already done. I need for all of y'all to go slide over to the Patreon page. That's where you can see Mirror Mirror for those of y'all who are looking forward. Where we at? We at 113. Yeah. I thank everybody who joined us tonight. I thank everybody who has seen us tonight. I thank all my newcomers. Please,
sincerely, dearly and sincerely,
please follow us. Get a part of the movement. Shake some things up. Like he said, tomorrow you will not see me. You will have to deal with Chuck. So, IC Nation 5, for those of y'all who not following IC Nation 5 either, you might want to go over, slide over, and join IC Nation 5. The Baby Whisperer is going to rest. And for those of y'all who asked me in my DM, am I okay? I'm fine. This is what happens when I get drained out. So, as we always say, what we always say?
Whisper.
You hear us. We'll hear you. Right now, Patreon page. All right, y'all. Have a happy Saturday. Make sure y'all pay attention to them kids and your family. Peace, y'all. Shh.